Okay. Well, next we've got uh, JQ. Where are you calling from, JQ?
I'm calling from Seattle,
Hey,
technically an island outside of there.
which island?
Would be.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've known many people over the years from Whidbey Island.
Yeah, just
Uh,
moved.
okay, well, sweet. Okay, so any advice on building the bomb and email list?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. There's a number of things. First of all, building an email list. Everybody, if you're not already building your email list, this is the main thing. Why an email list? Because social media you don't control. They can shut down your shit so fast, shadow ban you if they don't like what you're saying. They can um, and change the algorithm. No ill intent towards you, but just change the algorithm and suddenly the thing that was working for you doesn't work. So your email list is the workhorse of your marketing.
Yep.
Um, so I imagine you've already got an email like ConvertKit or Constant Contact or something, or do you have something like that?
Not particularly. I'm a very small business and I was relying on social media for a while, and then I'm realizing, oh, I need to build an email list. And so I just am like, I guess I don't really know the first steps of like, hey, here's my email, and like trying to figure out how to show people that it exists, or like, if that makes sense.
It does. It does. So, um, yeah, first thing is if you're going to grow an email list for everyone, you're going to want to use some service, not just sending it directly through your email. If you send it through one of these services, it's more likely to be received,
Yep.
lets people unsubscribe automatically. There's a lot out there. I loved ConstantContact.com when I used it, but there's a ton.
Oh,
And
I
there's
have a subscription through Squarespace.
okay.
So you can subscribe to my email through Squarespace, and that's how I send out my emails.
And is there a form on your website?
There is a form on my website, but again, not a lot of people are like going or signing up, and so I
Would you be willing to give us your website here? What is it?
sure. My website is hearthwitchmedicine.com.
See if I get this. There we go. All right, I'm going to do a little screen share. Maybe we can talk it through.
Okay, great. Blast my website.
Beautiful. All right. There we go. Which medicine?
Here it goes.
I know it's made up.
Yeah, I worked really hard on it.
These things take so much. Oh, same thing. Nice.
So
Okay.
the sign up is, yeah, if you scroll, let's stay in touch. That's one of them. And then there's also one in my contacts tab.
Okay. So the very first thing is
Sure.
this is to the top.
That should go in the top.
Okay, so because um, this is the main thing we want is if they're aligned with us and resonating. So I'll show you, this is what it looks like on mine.
Sure.
If you want to grow your email list for everyone, you just got to make it, boom. So I've got a starter kit that I offer,
Yep.
but um, so here, so just what's great about this, we know it's monthly, so we know how often. I think you can get away with a lot more often and to your benefit. Business updates, right here's what's happening with me, astro forecast for the month, occasional resources, original thoughts. I would also encourage you to say something like, if you're into XYZ, you'll probably love this email list. Yeah.
Okay.
If you're into the following things, if you resonate with this, if you value these kinds of things. So you'll see on mine, it's, hey, you want to get started learning my best approaches to ethical marketing for uncertain times, learn my best core strategies, how to market your business in a way that's genuinely good vibes, deeply respectful, trauma-informed, consent-based, conscience-driven, courteous, and that honors the dignity of everyone involved, including you. Get more word of mouth, market your beautiful work beautifully, market in a way that makes the world better. No scripts, no pitching, no inauthentic self-promotion, no high pressure sales tactics, no manipulating anyone. This is marketing you'll actually do. You don't have to choose between ethics and effectiveness. So this is just trying to get to the heart of it. And in your case, I think there's more you could say that would let people know, is this a fit? Is this what I really want? Do I believe the same things?
Sure.
And I'd move it right to the top. So
Okay.
that's number one. The second thing that as an idea that I would commend to everyone. Okay. So I'll put this link here. This is the how to start, build your start. This is very rough. I'm going to do something better in this. But if you just search on YouTube, Tad Hargrave starter kit, you'll see some stuff. I think it's a good idea to offer something like this on your website as an incentive for people to sign up. I think there's been an evolution. There's so many things here. Okay, so if you can imagine a kind of loose logical order here. Back in the day, the idea of getting an email newsletter was novel. Like, oh, I can get an inspirational quote every day. This is so cool, and it's free, amazing. Kind of free content. Of course, that day is way long gone. So nobody wants to be on an email list just to be on an email list anymore. Then, the next step was then people start to offer things. Join my email list and get this PDF. And my challenge is, I think a lot of those free offers are anemic, is the word I use a lot. It's just, they're not that, you get it, and it's like, that wasn't that helpful. Somehow I thought it would be more impressive, and it wasn't. So, so that doesn't work. And I don't think it works as well anymore, because I think people are sort of onto it, that I'm going to get this. And I don't think it also builds the relationship very well. It doesn't make a case for your point of view and your perspective in a way that would have people want to stick around, and you run the risk of people, oh, I'll get the PDF and then I'll unsubscribe. So the next level is, well, and then people also do an onboarding sequence, which I think is very smart. People join your email list, they get a series of emails that welcome people. Because when you're trying to grow your email list, there's a couple things you're working with. One is getting new people on it, but also keeping the people who are there.
Yeah.
And if you email monthly, that's unlikely to get a ton of unsubscribes, but also not as likely to get as much business. It's finding the sweet spot for you and your people of how often is the thing. But once a month is a harmless kind of thing. But so we want to get people on, and we want to keep them. So if you have a little welcome series of emails, and I think that series of emails should really be helping them take some first step in their journey, something very small, practical, little 5-minute exercise they can do, simple idea. Also introduce them to you, who you are, your philosophy, your politics, whatever, so they can know if it's a fit. And then the starter kit is something that came to me because I had this footage, 2.5 hours from my day-long workshop, and I just had this feeling, it's like, man, if people just watch this, they'd dig it, and they'd probably want to work with me. But I was selling it on my website for $80 at the time, so I just gave it away for free. I said, that's my starter kit. And it's gone through various changes, but what I'd recommend is that you create a presentation of some kind. This is, some of you've probably seen the work I'm doing with Bradley Morris, and maybe I'll drop 2 links in here. What is it, the signature? So we're doing a program, how to craft and tour your signature workshop. And so the signature workshop's idea is an hour-long presentation that you can tour. This is also one of the better ways to grow your email list, is just get in front of other people's audiences live, get hosted, do an hour-long online presentation. You could do it live locally too, but do a presentation and invite people, to join your email list from there, or to get your starter kit from there. So if you check that out, but also there's some free content that we did in the lead up to this, some recordings of calls, which I'll check out for free. So what I'm doing is I've got this hour-long signature workshop, and the pitch will be, look, if you like the signature workshop and you want a recording, I've got that on my starter kit. And also there's some emails and some additional resources which will help you dig deeper into this content that you got today. That'll be the starter kit. So, you know, it's just helping them take another step in this work that they resonated with from your signature workshop presentation. But the other way you can grow your email list, and I'd recommend highly this woman, Laura Eastburn. She's, if you can get into work with her, she's not cheap, but she is fantastic at the meta ads.
Oh, I'm on her email list.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, then for everybody else, this woman is really fantastic on how to grow your list.
Great.
And her thing is, if you're going to do a Facebook ad, let me actually just see if I have this on YouTube. There's a great video with her where she gives some demos of her ads. But what's nice about her ads is, in her case, there's no starter kit, there's no opt-in, there's nothing. But what there is a very clear point of view and philosophy. That's like, if you're into this stuff, then sign up. You know, my email list will be a place we talk about these things. And she gives some examples of what they look like, kind of response that she gets. And see what's this in my behind the scenes. So. Yeah, here we go. Link for y'all. Okay, so this is not a publicly available video. It's nothing sketchy going on, but it's just in my membership. So there it is.
Hello, everybody. Tyler Herberg here from Working for Hippies. I'm here with Laura Eastburn.
Okay. So for anyone wanting to grow your email list, if you weren't on the call, you're watching the recording. Should have been there live. But those are my main thoughts. You know, you've got to have a place right at the top. Join my email list. Also, if you do Facebook ads, it's to get people on your email list. I wouldn't be doing Facebook ads to get people to buy something from you generally. I'd be doing Facebook ads just to grow your list, get people on your list. And that's a great way you can all be testing your niches with Facebook ads. You could try 2 different articulations of a niche and you'd see which you know, ad, same photo, all the same words, except the headline is different with a different kind of twist on the, you know, the niche in a different sense. So those are some initial thoughts, but maybe I've missed your question entirely.
No, that was exactly, this was great. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Well, thanks for coming. Good to have you here.
Yeah.
All right.